Hello there, my name is Ismail and welcome to another Blender Daily Tip, and today we're going to be looking at how to make this material here, this rough material here. So if you want to watch the entire process of modeling this asset here, you can go to my second channel, Blender Money, and you should find the video there. So yeah, let's look at how to make this material. I'll just open up, let me just create a new object here. It's let me just add something like a cube here. Then I'll add a new material. We're going to use a noise node to add that. So to add those bumps, so I'll add Shift A, add a texture, noise texture. If we preview this, Control Shift click the node, make sure you have the node wrangler add-on enabled to have the shortcut. You can see we have the noise, but its scale is off, and it's also colored, which is something we don't want. So then we can bring in the texture coordinate mapping. So add a texture coordinates, and then the mapping you can find under vector mapping. Now we can we want to use, instead of the UVs, because we're not going to UV unwrap this, we can use the object texture coordinates and then connect this to the vector input of the noise texture. Then we can scale this down. You can either use the scale or the scale here. They will all do the same. I think that's a nice scale. So we're going to use this as the bump, and also if you want, you can also use it as a color map for your material. But let's see. So we can add to convert this into a black and white image that we are going to use for the roughness and normal map and the bump map. We can use a convert color ramp, not clamp, convert color ramp, then connect this factor, connect that to the factor, and to use this as the normal map, we need to pass it through the bump map. So connect this to the height, and then this to the normal map. Now if we preview this node, let's give it a minute, you can see we get that rough texture. You can also use this as a wall texture, because I think you can see it gives us a good rough texture. But this is too rough, so I can reduce the strength a bit. I'm also going to use this as our roughness map. So I'll add a convert color ramp. I'm separating these two so that if I want to control the bumps, I can control them separate from the roughness. So then I'll feed this directly into the roughness, and this should affect how the roughness of the object. But to have control over the overall roughness, I can add a convert math node over here. And if we first remove this normal map, so that we can see how the roughness is working. Maybe also let me change the color here so that it's easier for us to see how the roughness is working. You can see the results of the roughness, but if we want to change the general roughness, we just play around with this value here. So you can make it more reflective or more rough. Then combine with our normal map. This is the result. So the strength is a bit too high, and I think the scale is also too large, so we can come back here and either scale it down using this or just this. You can see I think that's quite good. So there are a lot of materials that I think can look like this. So yeah, I think this can also look like a sponge material if we give it let's say a bevel here, just increase, also shade smooth, and so you can use it for a range of materials. So when I was creating this material here, the cream material, instead of using the color material here, I also added a color mix RGB, and I used this as a mask for this, and just played around with the colors here. So I made one a little bit cream, a little bit brown like this, and another one give it a, it is subtle, but yeah, it does look better. So yeah, that's how you do that. Thank you for watching. Again, if you want to watch the entire time lapse, you can just go watch this video. Thank you.